Hi everyone, Andrea Vall here, and I just wanted to take a moment to address one of the announcements that came through from Facebook recently about the combination of Facebook Ads Manager and Power Editor and what this really means for marketers. So Facebook said that they're combining both the Ads Manager and Power Editor into one tool, and they said they're going to be keeping the capabilities that people enjoyed. Now, this is actually not a huge surprise because the Ads Manager has been really looking more and more like the Power Editor or vice versa recently anyway. They've really combined a lot of this already into one tool, and they both looked very similar. The only difference was how you would create a campaign and kind of the flow that you would have. With the Ads Manager, it was called guided creation, and you would first name your campaign, you would go and create the ad set information, and then you would create the ad. In Power Editor, you would name everything at once and then go and edit these things. So it was a slightly different creation process for these. But what's been changing more recently is that everything that Power Editor had, Ads Manager was also getting very right at the same time anyway. So Power Editor has been kind of losing that edge as the more advanced tool. It did have some features that were different. One of the features was bulk uploading and campaign tags. So, and the other thing that it had was the capability of saving drafts. So you could save your draft in Power Editor, but you couldn't really save it in Ads Manager. So that was kind of frustrating. But now you are going to get that capability. So that's really cool that drafts will still be there. But the thing that they haven't said and they haven't mentioned is if the two capabilities that were different, bulk uploading and campaign tags, are going to be rolled into the new combined tool that will be essentially Ads Manager. I don't think a lot of people, when I've talked to people, there hasn't been a ton of people using these capabilities. I think people who had huge split test campaigns would do some bulk uploading, but sometimes it was just easier to create, copy and paste some of that anyway. So I think for maybe the really heavy duty power users, it will be interesting to see if bulk uploading does get added into into Ads Manager, into the new tool. And I've heard from people that they're already seeing some of these changes being rolled out. So that's something that's happening. But for most marketers, you really aren't going to have to worry about any loss of functionality, any loss of capability here. It looks like it's going to all be the same. And they essentially were the same up until their announcement anyway, just with a couple of differences. So all the targeting you have in Power Editor, you had in Ads Manager, so that's still going to stay the same. And some of the ways that you would create your ads are just a slightly different in the flow, but Facebook is going to keep that flow for you because it's going to see which preference you had of using the Power Editor and Ads Manager and keep that flow the way you want it. So again, there's not going to be a huge change here, but it's just going to be a little bit simpler and condensed. So hope that was helpful, everyone, and talk to you again soon. Bye.